boy, here we go. All right.
That kept him from spending money, so he had to take it out of an ATM, so he had an ATM.
There are a lot of perks to being an NBA superstar. There are. Your name will be known and spoken of often. You'll often have a lot of fans following you for your playing skills and so on. And if you continue to win, you will be discussed as one of the best ever. But for many, the big lure of making it into the NBA is the paychecks. Because even at things like the veteran minimum, you can make millions. And for up-and-coming superstars on their rookie contracts or superstars who just sign large deals, they'll go and blow that money that they've gotten on some dumb things. So allow us to show you the stupidest purchases made by NBA players. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Number 5, Jerome Williams. You can ask anyone you want about the original Junkyard Dog, and they'll probably say that he's a great guy. Jerome Williams was beloved by the fans in Detroit, Toronto, Chicago, and New York for his hustle and hard play. And while in Detroit, he had his own cheering section, website, and his own personalized mascot, which looked like a, you guessed it, Junkyard Dog. The great thing about it was that it made appearances in schools and hospitals to reach out to young children and teens. The bad thing about it was a mascot of a junkyard dog, which someone actually spent money on. His intentions were good, but come on, man, your own mascot? How do you think that was gonna go?
Just to the right hand, hit it off the glass.
Number 4, Deshaun Stevenson. Deshaun Stevenson is most known for his beef with LeBron James. LeBron totally owned Stevenson's Wizards during the Eastern Conference playoffs, but his Mavericks managed to steal the win from the Heat in the 2011 finals. Stevenson played a minor role in stopping James, yet he celebrated as if he single-handedly contained one of the best players in league history. Now, the funniest thing about his success was that Stevenson wasn't even on the Mavericks a year later. Instead, he was signed by the Nets. And as a member of that team, Stevenson proudly posed in his home with an actual ATM in his kitchen. According to TMZ, he paid $3,500 just to install it. It charged a $4.50 transaction fee and was refilled with $20,000 a few times a year. Now, why you would even want this? I don't know. It's weird.
He's one of a kind for sure.
Yeah, he certainly is. I just want to know, Steve, do you still have the ATM in your house?
Number 3, Jarrett Jack. Jarrett Jack was never what you would call an NBA superstar. He was a legitimate starter during just one season, even though he has been in the league for 13 years. He's making up for it during his 14th season, now as a member of the surprisingly good New York Knicks. He never signed large contracts, at least by NBA standards, but he apparently earned enough to buy 1,500 pairs of sneakers. Some of them are really rare, and most he has never even worn. So why is this purchase dumb? Well, apart from the fact that he's never going to wear some of these shoes, and it may be treated as an investment, it would be validated if Jack would be making superstar money. He should be smarter about his spending though, and there are better investments than shoes. Trust us.
It's called the Dornbecker Edition.
Number 2, Eddie Curry. If you're a true 2 Chainz fan, you've probably seen this very interesting GQ internet show, Most Expensive Shit. In it, the superstar rapper tries bottled water worth $100,000 or eats a $295 burger. If he would frequent Eddie Curry's apartment during the center's days as a Knick, he would be able to watch what was probably the most expensivest cable. Curry wasn't very good with money, as he once took out a 5-month, $570,000 loan at 85% interest. He also overpaid for his New York apartment, which he was renting. The one expense that stands out the most is his $1,075 monthly cable bill. There had to be better things than that to get. Number 1, J.R. Smith. J.R. Smith is a goofball, a legendary one in fact. When he's not riding on his motorized scooter or inviting fans to take a bike ride with him, J.R. Smith also likes to splash cash. Back with the Knicks, he was reported to own a jewelry company close to $50,000. It was only because the issue went public that the world learned about his ugly black Jesus piece. Jesus' face was surprisingly similar to that of JR himself. It was also worth $25,000. Don't think, just accept. So what do you think? What do you think of this look at the times when NBA players had the money to go and do things and just straight up blew their money on dumb items and purchases? Are you shocked at some of the purchases outlined? Which ones do you think are the dumbest? Or do you know another dumb buy by an NBA player? Let us know in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe, and we will see you next time on the channel.